he didn't like it. So he told his company that, I'm not going to say, he didn't want to be recorded. It's funny that people get so funny about it, you know. Previously, niching down the channel, it's you know, it's really hard, in my opinion. Like, it's quite a hard thing to do for me because I've got so many, like, a wide variety of interests. I don't want to just make one type of content, you know. Maybe I need to talk, I don't know. It's a fucking minefield of what ifs, what should I do, sort of thing. For the time being, I'm happy just growing the channel and just, you know, seeing what pops, really. So we're now going back to finish that window, and then, with any luck, I've got a piece of glass to deliver for a friend, and then I need to adjust a door, and that is it. With any luck, I'll be home and dry in the next couple of hours. Go and play some basketball, get some cardio. It's Valentine's Day. Oh yeah, shit, maybe I won't be going to play basketball. I don't think my fiance is going to be too impressed with that. Yeah, it's a nice day though. Yeah, I haven't really got anything on the cards. I've got a meeting tonight. Let's go back and finish this window. Yeah, I was thinking if I could distill down, like, what my content is about. If I could distill everything down to like one topic, it would probably be like mindset, because that was probably, you know, the penultimate thing that led to me like changing my life the most. And I feel like it's something that, you know, mindset it will be one of the catalysts for change. Like, no matter what it is that you're trying to do in life, if your mindset is not correct for what you're trying to achieve, you're not going to be able to do it. It doesn't matter if you want to earn more money, or if you want to start a business, if you want to start a YouTube channel, if you want to get your dream physique, if you want to quit an addiction. Mindset is like, it's the most important thing, really. Drop a comment in the chat, say hello. Let me know where you're from, what your plans are for today. If you're doing anything for Valentine's Day. I'd love to go to Paris one year. I'm sure everybody says that's in a relationship, but, or like Venice, do you know what I mean, or Rome. Like a really romantic place. Even like, you know, rent like a 6 Airbnb in like Scotland, like on a loch or something like that. That'd be fucking cool for Valentine's Day. But yeah, like, mindset is like all encompassing. It's very general though, again, like self-improvement. It's not just, you know, getting a fucking dream body or losing 10% body fat. There's diet, there's meditation, there's spirituality, mindset. You know, there's so much. But as a niche, it's kind of very varied for the YouTube algorithm to try and pick up and determine what I'm trying to do. Because one type of viewer that might like watching workouts might not be into meditation so much, or might not be into spirituality. So yeah, that's what I've been struggling with as a new YouTube creator. Randomly, like I made a fucking video the other day that's starting to really take off, and it's not to do with anything that I've been making on this channel. I think it was inside my 1050 beachfront shoebox apartment, which is, you know, it's so outside of like anything that I've been doing. It's basically like a vlogging kind of look where I live kind of video, and I've just been making more stuff, you know, more like talk to the camera kind of stuff, and just experimenting, you know. I've been running the channel for about 2 years, 2.5 years now, but posting consistently for like 2 years, at least one video a week, like on the long form content. So like in the last, probably the last month really, I've started live streaming, which has had a massive effect on, you know, watch time and subscribers as well. And I've been experimenting with different types of content. I've really started to hone in on, you know, just fine tuning things like my thumbnails. Like I'm getting pretty good at thumbnails now and getting people to click. That's the hardest thing probably. Like there's so much varied information like about what people want to watch, and it varies from like person to person. You know, some people want like really bright coloured with all the fucking bells and whistles kind of thumbnail to make you click. Some people want like lots of like fast like retention editing where the fucking you edit the image to change like every half a second, so it's just super fast, and it like feeds into that fucking dopamine, like gives people that dopamine hit that they, you know, the same thing that you get from like gambling or a drug addiction or, you know, scrolling on social media. I don't like to edit videos like that. I hired an editor, like I met an editor randomly on Fiverr, this young lad from Bangladesh, amazing editor, like super good, but it's 50, you know, it's 50 to 70 pounds a week to edit one video. So like I put everything into that for a while, for like 6 months, and the channel still didn't pop. So it's just like some of the success recently that I've had has had nothing to do with that. It's just been straight up just talking, just being honest and being super authentic. Like people like that more and appreciate that more. I feel like the period of high retention editing has had its time, and you know, the more authentic kind of laid back like YouTube approach is kind of coming back, which would be good, I think. You know, I don't think the world needs any more retention editing. You know, I don't want to glue people. It's a weird thing. I want you to watch my channel. I want you to watch my content, but I don't want you to be, you know, fucking with your dopamine watching all of this shit online. One of the things I talk about on my channel is spending less time on your phone and like productivity, being more fucking productive. Like it's the one thing that is, you know, stops most people from getting where they want to go, the fact that they're not really productive with their time. That little pocket of free time that you have when you finish work or your studies or whatever it is that you do, that little pocket of time is all you really have. But the thing is that most people go finish work, you know, not even necessarily go to the gym. Maybe they go to like the bar with their friends, and then like go home, eat a shit fucking microwave meal or something not far from that, and then, you know, binge watch Netflix for hours and hours, or like watching fucking short form content, like short form content on the human race, you know. the amount of hours that people would just watch, like mindlessly fucking scrolling shit content. Like it's not even like I don't have an issue with people watching content. Like it has to be like educational. It has to give you like some sort of benefit. Otherwise, what's the fucking point? And that's another reason I've started making content about making content. It's because I don't feel like people shouldn't watch so much content because everybody is watching content. It just makes sense when everything is geared towards people being on their phones. You want to be the person setting the trap. You don't want to be the fucking person that's inside the trap, watching short form content. Anyway, we are now back at the window that we left. So let's take up the glass. I need to finish sealing the inside. And then we'll take a little mosey to go and deliver this other glass and adjust this door. Bear with me, okay? If you want, I'll turn the camera around and see what I'm doing.
That's good. Sorry, probably wondering what the fuck's going on. I just put you in my pocket because I was taking tools out from a job. I need my hands, you know? I need to charge my phone ASAP. Doesn't like live streaming constantly. I need to get like a fucking portable charger or something. What's done, buddy?
Well, welcome, Andy.
You have a good day.
And you, sir.
Have a good weekend.
And you. And good luck on your YouTube.
Cheers, man.
Hopefully you'll have 1 million subscribers. And you'll be sitting there thinking, that's Andy.
I don't need 1 million. I need, I don't know. I reckon 100,000 probably do me. I'm not trying to take over the world. We're back. It's funny. YouTubers have this thing where you'll notice if you start making content, or even if you don't, you'll see a lot of the same titles, and you know they copy their titles, their thumbnails, even a content like scripted content word for word, like YouTubers. One of the videos that is going around is don't tell people about your YouTube channel. If you take a second, go into your search bar and put do not tell people about YouTube channel, you will get probably at least 20 videos that come up. That's lowballing. Like, you'll probably get at least 50 with that title that come up. Cheers, buddy. Like, people copy like that much, like. But the thing is, that's a really dumb thing to do. Like, as a new YouTuber, right, there's a time where, like, you don't want to tell anyone about your content because you're embarrassed about it. You haven't got many subscribers, you haven't got a big following, the channel's not popping, and you don't want them to see it. You don't want to see you fail.
But what I noticed was, the thing is, right, is my mum used to say this growing up, like, don't tell anyone your plans, and there is some truth to that. Like, sometimes the plan, like, has more power to it when it's only you that knows about it, right? But when you want to make something real in your world, like, you know, maybe you're a believer in this or not, but like law of attraction and speaking things into existence, it's literally how we create, right? You say, you know, everything starts with a thought first. Then you might recognize that thought and be like, I'm going to do that. And actually saying it, writing something down and then saying it, it opens a loop. So when you say you're going to do something, it makes it more in a physical thing, right? And I don't want to get too deep, but the way that belief works, okay, you have a belief. You want to start a business, okay? Until you start that business, it's just a thought. No one believes in it. Essentially, you don't even fully believe in it because it's not real at that point, okay? When someone else sees it, then you got two people that believe, right? And that's a powerful thing because once more than just you believe it, it becomes a force then. And you can see this in things like the news, shit like that, where, you know, to make a mass of people believe something, you just, you know, essentially show the image. People hear the sound or they see the image of something that is occurring that before they wouldn't have cared about or known about or really believed in. But because more than one person knows about it, it is now real. So like for people to copy content and like not, you know, that stupid fucking title, don't tell people about your YouTube channel. You should tell people about your YouTube channel. Like, don't be embarrassed of it being too small, not having enough subscribers. You know, anything in life. It doesn't necessarily even apply to a YouTube channel. But just, you know, speak your truth basically. Don't be ashamed of like something not being at the level you want it to be just yet. You know? Someone commented the other week on a live stream, like, oh, do you talk about working out in every video? It's like, no, I don't. But, you know, till you make it a part of your identity, you know, my body, you know, I'm not ashamed to say it, my body's good. Like, for a 42-year-old guy, I have a good body, but I didn't go into the fucking gym on day one and walk out looking like fucking Chris Bumstead or Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know, I had the mindset, and I had a vision in my head of where I wanted to go, and I just weaved it. I wanted to say wove. I'd woven it. I weaved it into my lifestyle, and like I would tell people, I'm going to the gym today. Do you know what I mean? And it becomes a natural part of your, you know, it becomes fucking part of your psyche. You know, it becomes kind of welded to your identity. So like, don't hide things that you're doing, unless you're like, you know, there's people around you that want to copy like a business idea or something like that. You should not hide what it is that you're trying to do. Like, document the fact that you're starting a new business or you're starting a YouTube channel or you're working on yourself. Do you know what I mean? And put it out into the fucking atmosphere that it's happening, because when other people see it, they believe it too. And when more than one person believes something, that's when it, you know, kind of hardens into fact. But I spent ages like not telling anyone about what I was doing on YouTube because I was embarrassed about it. Now, if someone sees me like live streaming or recording, they're like, oh, they're just curious. They're like, what's that about? Or they say, turn it off. They don't want to be recorded. But like most people would be supportive. I'll be like, oh, I started a self-improvement YouTube channel like a couple of years ago. It's just starting to really gain traction and grow. And like, you know, I talked to them a bit about what the process has been like. And like, you know, they fucking pat you on the back and they say, do you know what? That's fucking great. Like, keep doing what you're doing. People love it most of the time, you know. I just had someone message me a minute ago. I don't know if you can see in the chat, but I was talking about productivity on a drive back to the job I was on, and he heard what I was talking about, and it motivated him to go and get shit done. That's so fucking cool. Like, that is literally what I do this for, like, to motivate, educate, and inspire. Like, that's what lifts me up. Like, I love fucking helping people. I really do. Like, and I used to think, like, I didn't have anything to offer. Like, I was a drug addict for 24, but nothing is set, right? Nothing is set in concrete. Just because you are something right now, like, you have everything that you need to be able to change and transmute into the situation that you want to fucking be in. You know, you can think of it as a, you know, from a law of attraction type of perspective, or you can look at more physical, you know, but everything comes from thought. The first you'll be like, you know what? I've had enough of living this way. I fucking hate my life. I hate my job. I hate my relationship. I'm not happy. And then you'll be like, well, what do I need to do to change? You know, your thought processes change. Your thought processes change, and everything starts to move then. You'll start to pick up new ideas, new habits. Maybe you change some old habits. Maybe you quit smoking weed. Maybe you quit drinking, or quit doing drugs. Maybe you change your friendship circle. Maybe you start meditating. You start taking good care of your health and your diet. And things start to shift, all because you change the way you think and feel, essentially. And that is a cool thing. That's why I was talking about mindset earlier on, because I'm trying to sort of niche down my channel and to distill it down into like one, what is the essence of it? Mindset is fucking important, like across all aspects of your life. It doesn't matter what it is that you're trying to do. Mindset is incredibly important. Things that I do really love talking about are self-improvement, you know. But the thing is that self-improvement online is now, it's like people that fucking perpetuate this bullshit, like about a James Bond lifestyle. You have to have sex with fucking multiple sexual partners on the go at one time. You should even have kids with multiple women, you know, and parent them over the fucking phone. Like, it's just so much like bullshit, like about being like a top 1% man. Do you know what I mean? Like, there is no such thing. But like I was saying about more than one person having a belief, when that gets perpetuated enough, people will start to believe it. You know, 10 scores of people, hundreds, thousands, millions see fucking, you know, take content or anyone else and think that you have to have fucking 0% body fat. You have to earn $100,000 a month. You have to, you know, fuck as many girls as possible. It's just like, when does it end? Like, I can tell you, I've had a 6-figure business before. It did not make me happy. I've had sex before. That sounded a bit weird. Obviously, I've had sex before. I've had sex with, you know, what I would consider as beautiful women before, and it didn't make me any more happier. I've lived in some really nice places. I lived abroad for a little while. I moved to like Mallorca when I was 17. Didn't make me any more happier because I didn't appreciate anything. I didn't know what I was doing. And that's why mindset is so fucking important, because if I was to live in Mallorca now, I would really enjoy it, because I don't drink, I don't do drugs, I'm not trying to sleep around and fuck everything in sight. And I can really take stock and appreciate things. And I have the wealth of experience of, you know, time served or life lived behind me to draw from. But that stuff all looks really shiny online. It looks really fucking good, doesn't it? When you see some guy wearing some suit that is a little bit too tight fitting, getting out of a fucking shiny car and like he's flexing his watch. He's got a beautiful woman in the passenger seat. Like, who is not attracted to that? It is the James Bond, you know, lifestyle, right? That's what everybody loves. That's what everybody wants. And it's all part of the game, right? We've all been fucking hoodwinked and lied to about, you know, what happiness is, what contentment looks like. From a young age, the carrot's always dangled, right? It's go to school, leave school, get a job or not, go to university, get a trade, finish fucking 5, 6, 7 years of university, get into a high paying career job, settle down, have a kids, white picket fence, and then, you know, work until you retire. Everything is kind of set out. But yet, you know, the real things that matter the most don't really get taught. How do you be happy in this life? How do you feel content? How do you even make enough money to survive and be content? You know, how do you work a mind-numbing job, which most people do end up doing, and not want to kill yourself every single day? Like, how do you not become a drug addict? How do you appreciate things? How do you fucking pay taxes? Like, how do you start a business? One time I was at my stepdaughter's parents' evening, and they had a list of like a few choices for the work week or whatever. You know, kids get to leave school for a week and go and work in a profession for their experience. The choices were like fucking retail. It was just a lot of bullshit. Working in retail, basically, like working in a clothes shop, like working in a supermarket. It's like, really, like, what fucking child dreams that? Who wants to fucking work that profession, like, generally? And there's nothing wrong with having that. Like, if, you know, I've known people that just want a steady job, like, and that's fine. Like, if you can be happy, like, doing that, just working like a steady job, going and drinking on the weekends, you know, and just, you know, essentially living Monday to Friday, going on a holiday once a year. If that is you, like, that's absolutely fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, right? But for most people, that's not going to make them happy. It's not going to make them fulfilled. They don't teach you that in school. Like, teachers don't know. That's the thing. Most teachers that teach business, they've never run a business in their lives. You know, they're not successful. If they were, they wouldn't be teachers, you know. Some people do just want to teach, and I get that. Some people, like, genuinely just like teaching. But, you know, think back for your own experience, like, from your own experience in school, like, how many teachers were happy, like, out of the school workforce? Probably, like, one or two I could think of that were, like, genuinely happy and wanted to be there, you know? Yeah. This is so much easier than, like, making and recording YouTube videos. If I could just stream everything, you know? But it's kind of like an infringement on my own privacy. You've got to turn the camera on sometime.
I was thinking the other day, like, what's the longest live stream that anyone's done? It's probably like Big Brother, right? 24 hour. That's literally like what kind of like vlog streaming is. It's basically Big Brother but in real life, and you haven't got a load of toxic people trying to kill each other. I hope not. Anyway, I hope that's not the case. Yeah, like I wonder what the world record is for like a live stream. You need multiple portable chargers. Anyway, on that bombshell, I should probably charge my phone. Get on with some other shit that needs to be done. But you guys have a blessed day. I hope you have a great weekend. If I don't catch you before then.